I'm Shannon Piland. I am the treasurer for the board on the board of the directors. I love my role there. I loved being an advocate as well. I was an advocate at Bethesda House for about 6 years before I moved to the board. I live in the I community. I attend I Baptist Church. I'm a 5th and 6th grade Sunday school teacher of girls, and I have been for about 17, 18 years now. I'm married to my husband, Greg. He works with Alabama Forestry Commission. He has 2 daughters, and so when we got married, those 2 daughters became mine. I appreciate their mother for allowing me to be a part of their lives. They're good girls. They're grown women now. I still call them good girls. It's a long story how I got to Bethesda House, so I'll just make it quick. I'm a domestic violence survivor. I am a recovered drug addict, alcoholic, by the grace of God. The Lord brought me and kept me through many years of much torment. So in the summer of 2019, one of the girls in my Sunday school class, a previous Sunday school class, she was an older teenager at the time, she came to me and she said, "Miss Shannon, there's something going on in Covington County. I want you to meet a friend of mine, Dr. Allison Wood, and I want you to talk with her." And so I did, and she came and spoke at Our Ladies, Women's Ministry, Baptist Women's Ministry at church, and told us what was going on in Covington County. Bethesda House was being birthed. And she invited us to join her in this ministry. And so several of us did. And it was there on a Saturday morning as we were cleaning the house and getting it ready for women and children to come and just putting a woman's touch on it. And she gave us a list of places we could clean, things that needed doing, and I chose the bathroom. So I go to the bathrooms and I start cleaning in the bathrooms. And it was in those bathrooms and scrubbing those shower floors and washing those sinks and cleaning those toilets that I began to realize how good that would have felt to me when I was trying to escape. My escape was hard and very dramatic. But I began to pray for the ladies that would come and that the water would be more than cleansing, and that they would begin to see themselves in the mirror as the creation that they are, and that they were worthy, and that we could love them enough and show them the love of the Lord, that they would realize that what was done to them and what was said to them was not their identity. That's not who they are. And so for 6 years, I was able to be a part of that inside the house and watch that as it happened. Every time, remembering as a new survivor came in, what it felt like, what fresh wounds felt like. But the beauty of it was seeing them change from the victim to the survivor and be determined that they were going to live, and that they were going to thrive, and that they were going to take care of themselves. And there are several of them that have. There's several of them that have moved on to other places, other shelters. We're not a good fit for everybody. We're small by design, but we find a safe place for our victims. I also want to remind you, mamas, a true story from my own experience. Domestic violence affects your children. It affected my son. I had a son, and that's all he knew for 16 years of his life was trauma. He had some other issues whenever he was smaller, but at the age of 16 going on 17, he began to change. He was later diagnosed in his early 20s as schizophrenic. I had no idea that's what that was. I had no idea that's what I was seeing. But what I want you to understand is that the trauma that your children are hearing through the walls that you don't think they see, the bruises that you think you're hiding, you're not hiding. And they too are affected by the abuse. Please get them help. Please don't stay there and die with your dishes. Or think that that's the best place because you've kept your family together. Your children are suffering too. I lost my son, 2019. He was schizophrenic. May is Mental Health Awareness. Your children have a right to be mentally healthy too. And you can do that.